Welcome to episode number 30. I don't know what.
This is my fear because
34, maybe?
I want to say 35.
Okay, 35.
We were on a roll where I was like remembering which one it was, and then we had our little break there.
Yeah.
And then I forgot.
Now we forgot. Episode number 35 of That's Cooked with Steph DeLanda and Mance Warner. We are doing a double taping.
A double shot.
A double taping today. We just finished recording an episode and we kind of still had a lot of stuff to talk about. So we were like, you know what? We've missed a couple of weeks. Let's keep the camera rolling. Let's do another episode. Let's do a back-to-back and we can just keep talking and then, yeah.
And I'm addicted. I like doing these.
Yeah.
We've got this set up. I enjoy doing it. Everyone knows I'm a bad guy and an asshole and a prick, and I talk all this shit, and sometimes I do get on here and get riled up. But overall, I like doing this because it's fun, just like when we do Whatnot or whatever it may be, communicating with the fans. I have a good time. I'm addicted to it. I like getting on here bullshitting.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, last episode we left off on the note of, you know, injuries in wrestling and all that kind of stuff. But where are you at in your career right now? What's going on for Mance Warner? What's next?
Well,
what's next? Hawaii?
Hawaii is this weekend.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, when this drops, it will be already have occurred. I don't know, but either way, GCW Hawaii, Fight TV, Thriller TV.
Which, that's going to be your first time to Hawaii, right?
First time to Hawaii.
That's super exciting. Hawaii is my favorite place on earth.
I don't know. If I'm with Steph and we're on the road, I enjoy all those things. But if I'm by myself, I get there, show me where the hotel is, show me where the gym is, where I can do cardio. If there is a pool, I want to know. I want to go to the pool. If they're in Hawaii, there's going to be the beach. I'll go do that with Jimbo, my little brother Jimbo. But other than that, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, but
if you were there, it'd be, oh yeah, we're doing stuff.
Yeah, but you know, go have some raw fish and a Mai Tai on the beach or something.
I'm having a couple mixed drinks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do the move that Crush used to do, the Kona Crush, the head, smash their heads, that deal. Once
I am a bit more recovered, I do really want to go to Hawaii with you because it really is my favorite place on planet Earth.
And we'll go.
Yeah,
we just made a plan. That's how we do stuff here.
Yeah, that is how we do stuff. I think I need an ice pack on my neck, to be honest with you.
You want me to grab it right now? It
hurts. Yeah. I learned a trick in the hospital. If you put it, you know how when you have an ice pack, if you put like a little towel over it, it's too much covering. But you need to put some sort of covering because otherwise you'll get ice burn. So in the hospital, they were putting my ice packs in pillowcases, and I realized that like that's.
What do you need, babe?
What? There's one over there. A pillowcase is like the perfect thing to put an ice pack in. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It's been, I mean, as of this taping, it's been 2 weeks, but realistically, for the filming of today, it's been just over a week since surgery. And yeah, I'm feeling fresh as hell. Just a bit of pain on the back of my neck from honestly, it's just from sitting here for so long. But overall, I feel great. I wish I was going to Hawaii, but there's going to be plenty more trips to Hawaii in my future, so I'm not sweating that. GCW Hammerstein's been announced.
Hammerstein's been announced. Tickets on sale now. Ticket on sale now. Let me try it again. Tickets on sale now. I said that two different times. We had War Games.
Yeah, how was that?
It was chaos.
Yeah.
There was Bully Ray showed up. Mm-hmm. Matt called in a favor.
Yeah.
Brought in Big Bully Ray. Bully got out there, lit a table all the way up in flames.
Oh my God, Joey got legit like secondary burns, right?
All over his back.
Joey got fucked up.
What can I say about War Games? It's War Games. You know it's going to be madness.
It was outside.
It was outside. I wasn't in.
Why the fuck was it outside? Politics with the venue? What was going on?
I think there was. I don't know. I don't know. I think there was something else already there. Mm-hmm. Like an MMA thing was going on or something. But also, I think the ring it's a big ring, and you can't. Oh, so
logistically, right?
You can't do certain things inside. Here's my take on it.
Right.
I don't like outside venues. I don't like.
Well, the noise doesn't. It just leaves.
Boom.
It leaves. It doesn't bounce off the walls.
And that's from like back when it was COVID and there were shows outside. A lot of those shows, the crowd was loud. They were loud. People were going crazy. It doesn't pick up on camera, no matter what.
Yeah.
People at the show enjoyed it. I saw people saying it was quiet and people were dead, and it's outside. You could go outside and film side. Like, I've been to the SummerSlam where it's outside, and the sound goes, there's a pop, and then it disappears. If you're inside of a building, there's a roof. So the pop, people go nuts. And for me, I always think back of War Games that we did in Chicago. Place is loud. AC, it's always loud in there. So just for me, I don't like outside venues.
Yeah.
I think everyone beat the hell out of each other. There was madness, chaos. There's blood. There's chaos. But for me, there's that thing where you're bringing it, and the sound is dissipating to where it's kind of like, well, fuck.
Well, I think there was also like quite a few different things going into that match. Like, I was meant to be in it. Megan was meant to be in it. I break my fucking neck. Megan's not available. She gets attacked by you guys. So it's like there's already like changes to the lineup before it's even begun.
And here's another thing, because I know there's other podcasts in the world, and fans love pro wrestling just like I do, just like you do, just like everyone does. But I feel like in War Games, there were fans that were shitting on it before it ever occurred,
right?
Which is strange to me. Because I've never been like, even as a fan, if there was a match coming up that I was like, I don't want to see this match, I never shit on it before it occurred. So there was a lot of fans that were shitting on it and then later said, well, it was actually pretty good.
Right.
Well, maybe don't shit on it and then feed negativity out, so then everyone's upset or already mad. Well, it should have been this, it should have been that, it should have been this, it should have been that. Or talk to the wrestlers, or talk to, I don't know, people go into business for themselves in this business.
But what I will say is, though, I do think people are entitled to their opinion.
100%. But if, yeah, you got me there. I'll admit it. I guess I'm wrong in my statement.
I don't think you're wrong, but I think, like, if people aren't happy about something, I mean, fuck it. They're allowed to say it. If people hate the GCWWE era and they want whatever the fuck they want, I think people are allowed to say what they do and don't want.
Should I get deep here?
Sure.
And explain, I guess, where I'm coming from?
Sure, yeah.
So, I'm a bad guy. The fans hate me. I understand this. But I also know that I always bust ass in there.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's more of a me problem, and I'm looking at it, because you know me, you know where I'm standing in front of that curtain 20 minutes before I'm getting ready to go, I go in another zone.
Yeah, you're a different realm.
The people know that they're going to get madness and chaos. So I guess for me, people are entitled to their opinion, and that's true. That's right. But I guess for me, sometimes I take it wrong because I think they should know that old Mancher's going to fucking deliver, because I always do. But that's a me thing, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm getting deep today, guys. It's Sunday afternoon.
But also, in a match like that, you're one of 8.
Yes, that is true.
So you can control what you can control, but also you're not the booker. You're not controlling 7 other people. You have no control over the venue being outside. You have no control about certain fans being unhappy with booking that has nothing to do with you. You have no control about certain wrestlers not being at GCW right now. Like, there are so many other working elements that you don't have control of, that sometimes I think it's like, you know that you're going to go out there and deliver and commit 100% to what you're going to do and try to make the best of whatever situation you're in. But also, at the end of the day, it's like, there's also a whole bunch of other elements going on that just, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. You know, you can't put a roof on an outdoor venue. You can't add back in the chick with a broken neck and the chick that had another booking. You can't bring back Nick Gage if he's not in GCW right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things going on that have nothing to do with you, that you can't control, that sometimes inadvertently affects you. But what are you going to do? you know, all you can do is what you always do, which is like be every single time Mance Warner is in the ring, you know you're going to deliver. And I mean, you've defended the GCW World Heavyweight Championship so many times this year in like classic after classic after classic that at this point it's undeniable. You know, if Mance is, you know, in a match, it's going to be fucking great. And that's just the way that it is.
I think it's a thing too to where with social media, I guess, anytime you pop on there is a lot of negative shit. But I've learned this, that if you don't, so for me now,
yeah,
when I'm on social media, I am watching food reviews.
Yeah.
You know this.
You're watching the Rizzler, a lot of the fucking Rizzler.
The Rizzler's funny as hell.
I hate the Rizzler.
The Rizzler is an example of pro wrestling. There's a group of people.
What a big dumb idiot.
No, it's a child. You can't say this. Cut this out. This is the Riz Man, baby. So here's how it goes. There's a group of people that they're over here, right? And they're trying for something. All of a sudden, you know, they got the corporation behind them, and they're pushing this thing. Then the Rizzler pops up. Who's this guy? What's his story, man? And the Rizzler takes over. Now he's popular. He's over. The Riz is who we want to see, but we got to keep watching this corporation.
Who's the corporation
AJ
against the Rizzler?
And AJ and the rest of his family. The people have spoken. We want the Rizzler. We don't want AJ and that. But then, you know, AJ's over there wrestling, or the Costco. What, I don't even know which one it is. Big AJ, little AJ, one of them. Them. I don't care about them. I want to see the Riz Man. The Riz Man, he put out a rap song.
Did he?
Bars of the year, yeah. The 3 evolutions of Pokemon, baby. The 3 evolutions of Pokemon is what he said. When your girl sees my Riz face, she's never coming back.
I feel like girlfriends, me and all the girlfriends in the world, need to stage an intervention for our boyfriends that are obsessed with the Rizzler.
Well, it's not just a Rizzler. So this is what I'm saying. There's a negative social media. But for me, and my social media is not negative anymore. I don't see a bunch of people arguing and putting down everything, and they're fighting, they're mad, they're blah, 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 blah. This is what I see. I see the Rizzler. I see people cooking barbecue. I see upcoming horror movies, scary movies coming out. And I see old 80s and 90s pro wrestling clips. And that's all I see now. And I'm in a great mood every time I get on there.
I've blocked so many motherfuckers on Twitter, and I also have muted so many motherfuckers. I've muted a lot of my friends. A lot of people would be very upset if they knew that I had them muted, and you know what? It's just because you're fucking annoying, and I just don't really want to see it.
I've muted tons of people. I've muted
but like
some people
that I like and people that are my friends, but I just don't want to see what they're posting because it's annoying.
If it's negative,
and it makes me dislike them.
If it's negative, I don't want to see it. If it's delusional, I don't want to see it. I just want to see the Rizzler, barbecue, food reviews. If there's new items coming out of Burger King or Taco Bell, I'm there. Something about Arby's, I'm there. Scary movie coming out, I'm there. Some 80s wrestling, 90s wrestling, 2000 wrestling. Give me them clips, baby. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And I know if something's popping off on social media and it's muted, I don't need to see it. It's not for me.
Yeah,
not for me.
Yeah, I miss stuff because I have a lot of shit muted, and it's like very liberating. I just don't need to see it. I don't know really what my feed is. My feed's a lot of like, I like watching videos of people clean their house.
You can like just watch me.
I do every day. For someone who doesn't clean much, I do like to watch videos of people cleaning.
There's something else I was watching. What was it recently?
You send me 47 reels every day. Well, it is a love language.
It is a love language.
I agree. You'd get upset with me if I don't respond in a
timely fashion. Timely
monster mash.
I send them when I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
Or if I'm laying on the couch with the cats.
Yeah.
This is making me too likable.
No, it's not.
I'm kidding. I'm joking around.
Yeah, you send me a lot of reels every day, but they're always, you know what? I will say, they're always funny.
The best.
Actually, you know what's not funny? I don't like the kids. I feel like boys like kids doing stupid shit.
Yeah, but kids cussing or throwing something through a window.
I don't really care for that.
Here's the reason that was
that's
us.
like your brain. No, that's you guys. Your brain capacity is at that level still.
That's bullshit. This is what it is. We were those kids when me and my buddies were running around in the 90s. And, we were there were no cameras around. We would be chucking shit in abandoned houses, starting little fires in trash cans, taking, them apples and them, what are them called? Them apples.
Literally, what the fuck are you talking about?
We take these apples down over by this field and we just start, the kids that we didn't like, and we chuck them apples, smoke them right in the damn head.
My grandparents
crab apples.
Do not scream into the microphones ever again. That is
apples.
Connected to my ear holes.
Well, I just opened it up if you had any beeswax in there.
What's a crab apple?
It's these little green apples. And there was this field by my grandmama's house. And me and my buddies would get the crab apples out. And the kids out, because we were the troublemakers, but we were also nice kids, besides chucking crab apples at people's heads. So the little asshole kids in class that would get us kicked out of recess, we'd have to go in early or write sentences. Those kids, the crab babies, the kid in class that, let's put it this way, the kid in class that may be on the baseball or basketball team with you, because I play sports, the kid who would be picking on the quiet kid. If they're picking on the quiet kid, not on my watch, pal. Me and my buddies in class, we're cool with everybody. Now you picking on the quiet kid, and then now you're getting us kicked out of recess and gym. When you're walking home, we're going to be in that field with about 35 crab apples, and we're going to bust you, break your nose with the crab apples, bust you in the head with the crab apples. And that's for that little kid, Steven in class, that he's quiet and he just wants to draw, man. This is for you, Steven. We beat the shit out of that kid with them crab apples.
I used to get fruit thrown at me when I got bullied in high school. I used to walk through the quadrangle from class to class, and there was a group of boys in my year that would throw fruit at me.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
But that is different than my group of friends.
I didn't have it coming, though. I didn't do anything to deserve it.
I know. I'm just saying. I was leading with a comedic styling, and now it's a little sad. So I'm just reiterating to the fans, I was not like those kids.
Well,
Me and my friends would have been beating those kids with crab apples after class if I lived in Australia.
Well, there's no crab apples in Australia. I'd never heard of a crab apple in my life.
If I was there with you in that time period,
they were throwing mandarins.
Well, that's the mandarin's the greatest damn fruit there is besides pineapple. But my point is, if those kids would have been walking home and I lived in Australia, I'd have a gang of kangaroos that I'd fix up with butter knives, and I would have sharpened them up real good, and me and the kangaroos would be whooping their ass, baby. I got your back is what I'm saying.
Thank you, as you should. Yeah, when I was young, my grandparents' house had a lemon tree, and their neighbor had a pool, and all the kids, we used to collect all the lemons. We used to play cricket with the lemons. So we'd throw them as a ball and then fucking whale them with a bat. But we used to throw them into the neighbor's pool. What an annoying little thing for the kids to do next door. We were little shits.
You guys were evil delinquents.
And then I remember one time, me and Lauren, my cousin, got a lemon and we cut it in half and we took out the inside and we made it a little cup. We must have been really young because this is like the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. And we made them cups, and then we were drinking pond water out of the pond.
Did you get the shits?
No, but my grandpa, I probably did. My grandpa, Poppy at the time, saw us and came and screamed at us. Was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
One time I busted a guy's back open with a bundle of tubes, and then I squirted lemon juice on his back.
That's evil. Why would you do that?
That's what it was. A fans bring a weapons match.
One time in high school,
wait a minute. What are we talking about in this podcast today? We're just telling stories.
Whatever the fuck we want.
No, keep
is podcasting not just telling stories?
No, I was I was checking to see if there was something we needed to go over. If not, let's riff.
Sorry, that's cooked with Mance Warner. What would you like to talk about today?
Keep going. I want to hear the story. I like where this is going.
If you're sitting back, keep the microphone near your face. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't want me to yell, so I moved backwards.
Didn't want you to yell, but you can speak at a normal tone into the microphone.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going your story.
One time in high school, I pulled out. Did you guys used to do the bullshit where like if someone went to sit down, you'd pull their chair out from underneath them?
Yes.
As like a haha, and they would fall down.
Yes.
Yeah, so I used to do that. That was like one of my favorite things. And I did that to my friend Ella once. And she landed on her arm weird. And she was like, oh, my arm really hurts. And I was like, stop being a pussy. And then she came to school the next day in a cast and I broke her arm when I pulled the chair out from underneath her. Her arm fully broke.
You should have been prosecuted fully. One time when I was in high school, we had a music teacher who dressed up like she was an 80s pop star still. And this would have been in...
Like every day? Like that's just the way she dressed?
Big hair, crazy makeup, everything. Big hair, big crazy hair.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, but this is like a little tiny country school in the middle of nowhere.
Well, fuck it. She's allowed to live her best.
But she was mean all the time. If you come into class looking like Whitney Houston or Taylor Dane is Who's
Taylor Dane?
She's an old 80s singer. The only reason I know Taylor Dane, and this is why I'm getting into the story.
Because you're 45?
I'm not 45. I'm not that old. I'm in my 30s, or young 30s. I'm in my young 30s. You gotta move the...
I can't twist my neck. Love you.
The Zen almost went in her mouth. So here's the story. I feel like I'm in Godsmack over here holding
What's Godsmack?
It's that shitty band, and they were like, what was their song? Voodoo. That song. They were on ECW all the time. So here's my... I'll be clip, ain't it? But here's my point. So the teacher did her hair like Taylor Dane. The only reason I know who Taylor Dane is was... Bruce, will you look up Taylor Dane? Do you got your phone near?
It's over there. You can grab it. Taylor Dane. D-A-N-E.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the spelling. It's a singer.
This chick?
Holy shit. What happened to her?
She's 62, mate.
I mean, she's got more work than a fucking...
Oh my God, relax. You're a hater. If I looked like that at 62, I'd be happy.
Wait. Okay, so I'm joking around, guys. I'm a heel.
Oh my God, you're such a hater.
I'm a heel. Don't try to double heel me on here. Okay, so Taylor Dane. The lady would always...
That's a 62-year-old woman and you're trying to dog on how she looks.
That's not the picture you showed. Let's be honest here. Here's what I'm saying. And now you're turning... This is going to be some sort of... Everyone hates Mansour thing because I said something about Taylor Dane.
Well, you're a heel, aren't you? You just said you were looking too good.
Okay, so the goddamn teacher would, whenever we got free time in this music class, I don't know why I was even in a music class, but we had to do it at some point. So I'm in this music class, and she would give us free time. The whole free time.
Her hair's awesome.
The whole time she would...
Look how cool that is.
She would play this Taylor Dane cassette. This is in 2000s. This is 2005.
Right.
And she would just play it on repeat over and over and over. So I got in a bunch of trouble one time because when she left the room, I took the cassette and I threw it out the window.
That's horrible. You are painting yourself out like a heel in this episode.
For years, I had to listen. I had the same music.
How does it go?
You got to pull it up. Pull it up on YouTube. Bruce, can we get the rights to play Taylor Dane?
Do you know any particular songs though?
She probably got one big hit. Put in Taylor Dane, first thing pop up. It's gonna be Taylor. It's gonna be the whatever the damn song is. I'm telling you. What's the first one? Tell It to My Heart. That's it. Yeah, play it. Okay, cut it because it'll kick us off. Now you tell me.
The first comment. Who's here in 2024 listening to this masterpiece?
Us. It's stuck in my head because every single day.
Tell it to my heart.
Every day. Because it was a high school that was...
Is that a Zen on the table?
Yeah, I took it out because I was talking. It's a middle school, high school. So it's middle school, high school combination. So from 6th grade up 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Same music teacher. Every year you had to take her class for half of the year. You had to go in there and do music studies or some shit. Same cassette, free time, that song's playing. Hit it one more time.
Do you reckon this teacher thought that in 20 years there'd be one of her former students on a podcast just dogging her because of her music taste?
There's more I could say about her and I won't. You're sitting in 4th period, just got done eating bean burritos, you got to take a shit. You go ask the teacher, can I go to the restroom? And they go, I don't know, can you? Can you? And then you sit there and you got to listen to Taylor Dane on repeat. 1988 classic cassette. This is why I'm a heel.
There's a lot worse things a teacher could do than make you listen to music. Just to let you know. What?
What do I say to that?
I mean, it's true. One of my teachers went to jail for fucking a student.
I'm trying to give a funny little haha.
Yeah.
And then Steph continuously comes in with the darkest faces of death version of the same story to make you. It's sad. That's sad, babe. I don't know what to say now.
Well, one of the kids I knew growing up as well punched a teacher in the face, which was pretty funny.
I would never do that.
Was there any like incidents at your high school?
I take that back. I did accidentally punch a teacher in the face in high school.
How? Why?
So, long story short, I got into a fight with this kid.
Yeah. What was his name?
I'm not saying any names on here.
True.
They'll find out I'm famous and try to sue me for something.
Kokomo Joe.
No, Kokomo Joe's a good name. I like Kokomo Joe. But anyway, so this kid was talking shit.
Yeah.
And so
what was he saying?
I don't remember details, but he was talking shit.
Man has a pussy. Man has a little dick. Is that what teenagers? Is that what teenagers do? I don't know.
I don't recall what was said, but I do recall I knew I was going to get in a fight.
Yeah, you were going to scrap. You were going to throw hands.
So my routine, because I did this many times at school, I would call my mom before when she was at work, and I would say, hey,
it's going to go down.
I'm going to get in a fight. I'm just letting you know, because that was the rule. I could kind of do whatever as long as my mom knew. So when she got the phone call, she knew what was going down.
Right.
Because you don't want your mom to get a phone call and know that you just beat the shit out of like 2 people in the gym. So I would on my little flip phone and be like, hey, Mom, I'm about to get sent home. So I came into school late, had a big breakfast, big Bubba breakfast, rolled into class, approached the kid in the hallway. He wouldn't do nothing. He was denying, talking shit. So I know, like, I gotta get him to fight. So then
you're like Gwen Stefani, and you're like, I heard that you were talking shit, and you didn't think that I would hear it.
Yeah, I guess, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get the guy to swing on me because I knew if he does the first swing, then I could proceed with whooping on
Self-defense.
him and getting away with it.
Yeah.
So then I beat on this kid. Mm-hmm. 2 people grab me and pull me back. The teacher grabs him, pulls him back. Mm-hmm. The teacher loses the kid. The kid throws like an uppercut and pops me in the forehead. Doesn't do anything, hits me, boom. I then throw another punch. So I've already beaten this kid to the ground. He gets up by the teacher. Teacher lets go of him, thinking the kid's not going to do anything else. He runs, pops me in the forehead. I then hit him again. He stumbles back. I throw another punch. The kid drops to the ground. I hit the fucking teacher in the head, and his glasses shoot through the air.
Shit. Did you get in trouble?
I broke full gimmick. I went from being like a tough guy fighting in high school to I picked up the glasses, apologized, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm fucked. And then the teacher grabbed me by the shirt, drug me down the hallway. You can't do that. Teacher's going to pull you, you know. So the teachers, back then, teachers do that type of shit. They're dragging me down the hallway, and I turn to the teacher, and the teacher goes, that little fucker had it coming. So then I knew I was good as gold because the teacher hated this kid too. They just put me in the office, they sent me home, and then I came back to school in like 3 days.
Perfect.
And I think I even did it on a Monday because then I could stay up later and watch.
Not true.
No, it was Raw. Because this would have been in 2000 or something.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It was probably during the Evolution time period, and Dave was getting ready to turn on
we're about to lose battery. All right. That was a great story, babe. You're a psychotic human, and that's why I love you. Southern Psycho. I love you, babe. What? Okay, fucking stop. Stop it. Stop. You're doing mouth farts into the microphone. There's a fucking Zen on the table. You're mashing the buttons like a crazy person. Please.
My son of a... It's been an awesome day.
He riles me up, and now I have this neck injury, and I can't swing on him.
Can't get to me.
I can't do shit. All right.
It's Sunday, guys. We're having a good time. We're going to wrap up the episode.
I'm going to make a coffee.
I'm going to have another coffee, third one for the day. Actually, I've had 2 in the morning already, so this is maybe my third or fourth. She's trying to break my finger under the table.
All right.
She's going for my wiener.
Shut up. All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for listening.
Tell it to my heart.
Okay, stop.
Tell it.
Please. You do this. You can do the sign off.
Hey, guys. Thanks for listening. It's Old Manser. It's SDL. That's cooked. Episode 35. We'll see you next week. We got more coming in. Make sure to go to our Big Cartel. manswarner.bigcartel.com.
I say your shit every week. You can say mine. Oh, you don't know it?
Is it Steph DeLander or just SDL?
Huh. StephDelanderStore.com at Steph
Whoa,
DeLander.
why does it say store?
Because I bought the domain, bitch.
I don't know what that means.
StephDelanderStore.com at Steph DeLander at Mance Warner on social medias. If you liked this episode, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.
Tell it to my heart.
That's cooked.
Tell it to her.
That's cooked.
I'm the only
We love you.
one.
We love you. Bye.